This is the back end of my pool. I've got a small area here that I need to clear the bricks out from, level out the sand. I've got these blocks here that I need to sort out. I need to put some at this end, because what's going to happen is this sand is just going to keep washing down behind this wall. Now, I don't know if you can see that wall from there. Let me have a look. So at the moment, I've got some sand behind there, but it stops here because at the end I need to put something in so that this sand isn't whooshing down here, down behind that wall, which is shallower. And then behind that wall, I need something at the end to stop that one running down. And then I don't know, let's have a look. I don't know if it's shown on the camera, but just under here there's a laneway to the primary school at the back. I need to fill this in, so I'm going to have to put something against the fence to hold the sand in on my side so it's not going through there, and then I need to block this off somehow to stop weeds, because on that side of the fence there's a lot of weeds that grow on the sandy patch down the laneway. So this has got to be done. I have got a blanket that's got to go in, but I need help with that. My eldest son is going to come and help me. I also need to set up somewhere where I can hang towels. I can't swim, so every time I go in the water I have a pool noodle. I need to be able to put the pool noodle somewhere. Shoes so that they're not getting hot in the sun. Not really shoes, just little slip-ons. Yeah, so this whole area is going to have to be fixed up before summer comes and it gets too hot. So that's this area. And then once this area is done, I've got a bench there I've got to re-varnish. I might bring that down here so I've got somewhere to sit. And I've got sand just dumped. All the sand that came from here is being dumped up there. So I've got to sort something out where that's going to go. I've got blocks up there. So there's a lot of work out here to be done. So depending on weather, rain, wind, heat, humidity, depends on when I'm going to get stuff done. So keep coming back, you never know what you're going to see. Right. Hopefully you can see me. Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is, I've got music. I don't like working up here where it's so quiet without some music. If I don't put the earplug in, I will get copyrighted because it's my own playlist. So what we're going to do today is start on this section of garden. The pool's just down there. I'm going to level all of this out. I'm going to put some blocks across there to keep the sand in here. Oops. And I'm going to do the same at that side because there is a gap that runs down behind the wall. So I want to keep all the sand in this area and I need it completely level. So what I did, I rigged up a leveller with an old rake and a piece of marine ply and just used some zip ties to hold it on, and it works. brilliantly. So all I have to do is go along, and that levels out the sand. What I might need to do is chuck some of the sand over there, because it might be too full already. I don't know until I actually start standing on it and compacting it. This is all very loose sand. Now I'm assuming that the camera will stop if I don't keep talking, so I'm going to keep talking if I speed this up, so you don't have to watch the boring bits. You can see my mouth moving and nothing coming out. What I might do is put these blocks in so these are level. I don't know if you can see me. I'm going to lay these blocks, because they're actually tilting at the moment. There's some of the excess sand I can pop inside there, because they're actually hollow. They're hollow blocks. So I can fill them up with sand, which will help. Which way am I going? Oh, it's got to go upside down. That way. Oh. Don't know if you can see this bit. I'll turn the camera around a bit. What I do need really is the spirit level, which I didn't bring up with me. They are not level at all. Those two are. Just that one that's not. Are we going to get really particular about it? I don't think so. Going to fit, is it? No matter what I do, I can't get that one to fit. That's annoying. I'm going to stop the camera for a while. You don't want to see all the boring stuff. So I'll come back when this bit's done and that side's done. Okay, I've got it a bit sorted out now. I've got a better idea what I'm doing. I can only go up one layer of these blocks, not two. mainly because I can't fit another block in this back bit. It's just a little bit tight. I can't get that any closer to here. So I'll just have to block that off with something else so that it stays level with the step. And what I've done, I've been down and got a few more tools. I've now got the spirit level so I can see better what I'm doing. I've got a little trowel and I've also got my little shovel, so it's easier then to move the sand. I'm lucky I have got a join here for the wall, so I know that's where I've got to go to, and then I can use the spirit level to bring it through here to make sure I'm getting this bit level. So I'm going to leave the radio going because that will help the camera to keep going. I'll do a bit more. My knees start to play up from kneeling on it, but the joys of getting old. So anyway, we'll do a bit more so you can see what I mean, what's happening. And then I'll do a bit more tomorrow, and then do some in the morning, give my knee a rest and my wrist, because this is not going to do my wrist any good. And then I'll do a bit more throughout the day and just do like half an hour every now and again. But I am going to have to get rid of a lot of this sand. So I'm going to have to get the wheelbarrow, dump it in there and then find somewhere to tip it. But I'm not worrying about that right now. I'm just going to dump it all here for now. If I can just get this section here done, I'll be happy. And that, put it that way. Okay, just going to risk a bit of copyright. I've got as much of this done as I can. I did come across some bricks that were buried underneath, so I've got to get rid of these. I've decided not to use blocks at that end because I don't want to be doing any more digging. I might use these bricks along there just to block it off, I don't know. I'll see how I go. But I think that's it for today. It's 6 o'clock, Monday night, and I did bring a towel up. As much as there's a cool breeze around, I am actually sweating. Right. What I might do is I might go and have a cup of tea, see how I feel, and then I'll come out, because what I'm going to do, I've got all these bits of pebbles and I've got to get them out because I need it completely level to lay artificial grass down. Okay, so I'll see how I go. I might be back a bit later, otherwise I'll finish it off tomorrow. See you soon. Okay, I've got rid of all the little bits of rocks. Just an odd one every now and again that I find. Now, I did come across some bricks and a small slab that were buried at this end. So I've got to get rid of those. And what I've noticed also, the blocks at this end are a lot lower than what I've got the sand at this end. But looking at it, I think it's better to have it that way. Because when it rains, oh shit, I just broke me mug. That's my special mug that the kids gave me. Right, I'm going to have to glue that handle back on. Bugger. Alright, as I was saying, it's sloping down that way a bit, but I'm not too concerned about that because with having artificial grass on there, it'll be better for the rain to run off it down that way rather than have it running this way and into the pool. So I'm going to leave it on the slight slope. I'm going to get these bricks out of the way. And I'll see if I can get some of the artificial grass put down now. I'll put the music back in my ear so I don't get copyrighted while I'm talking. So that's all the tools out of the way. Now with artificial grass, it's been laid before, so it's already got tape on the back. I just don't know how good it's going to be. But this is the tape that you use when you're laying artificial grass. And then you've got the anchor nails, which are quite long, and they've also got a twist in them so that they actually grip in the ground. So let's get a piece of grass and see how we go. I can't believe I broke that mug. I'm not happy about that. I've had it now since my granddaughter's 21st. She's nearly 27 now. Now when I'm laying artificial grass, what I do is make sure I don't get weeds, because it's not being done professionally with all the stuff that you normally get underneath. I put layers and layers of newspaper underneath. I'm assuming that bit's going to fit in here. I hope it's going to fit in here. I'm not actually counting how many layers I'm putting down, but oh, that's a shame. That's not going to fit all the way, is it? So let's spread it a little bit. A bit over there. Up to there. Hi. Here we go with part 2. So I had to go and get new grass because the old stuff I had down previously, it was only a very fine nap on it, and I've been out in a couple of years, 2-3 years, I can't remember how long it was now. Of course the nap had actually been burnt away being out in the sun in the elements, so of course it was down to the rubber backing, so all you could see was a bit of greenery and a bit, mostly backing. This time I've bought one with a longer nap on it. I bought a roll that's 1 metre by 3 metres, and I'm going to see if this plus the 1 metre square will cover this whole area. Now when I cut it to show it to the size, to make sure it doesn't lift, you get this tape, and the way it works is you unroll it, you tape one side down, and then you put the other side next to it and pull this away, and then you've got it well taped. It covers a fair amount of the edge of your map. So what I'm going to do first is because 1 metre doesn't actually reach to here. That's not something I didn't think of. I should have said when we were getting the wall built, just to come 1 metre out, but hey, doesn't matter, we'll sort it out. I'm hoping there's going to be enough left over just to put a thin strip in just here. So what I need to do first is put all this newspaper. Now these mats all come, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but they have holes in the rubber at varying intervals. Like there's one there. If I can get it on the tablet screen, so I can actually see daylight through these holes. Now what they're for is drainage. If it was just plain rubber backed, the water would sit on the top and you'd end up with it moulding. At least the water will go through. But with water going through, weeds grow. So to stop that happening, I put sheets of newspaper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put 6. That's nice and thick. So 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. The scissors. That's annoying because that hurts my right hand and I can't get in to do it with the left. So just soldier on, and then tomorrow I'll spend the day doing nothing while my hand recovers. So can I do it this way? You're going to have to put up with my back here, unfortunately, because no, I can't do it. They're not left-handed scissors, unfortunately. No, it won't work. Okay, that's done. Put that up there for now, and then that's going to be cut around that post. I'm just going to tuck that under rather than try and cut it off, and that way it'll fill in the gap, a little dent in there. That I'm going to tuck under as well. Bury it in the sand maybe. No, that won't work. Worst comes to worst, I'll just have to, might be able to trim it off with the Stanley knife once it's in properly. Okay, so that's that one in, and as you can see, I've now got a small gap here. I don't want to start cutting this up yet to put into the gaps. What I'm going to do is put what I need down that end, and then whatever's left I can cut up into smaller pieces. I might be able to get away with cutting this one in half and putting that down the side. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. But what I'm going to do is, now that you've seen how it works, I'm going to get the rest laid so that you don't have to sit through all of that. And then I'll come back and show you the taping of it and the nails that go in. So that will save you having to sit through me struggling to cut stuff. So I'll be back when I'm ready to do the next bit. Okay, it's all done. It's like building a jigsaw. I've got bits and pieces all over the place. I'll show you, this is a piece that I had to cut to fit into there. Then I've got other pieces cut into there. I've got little bits cut in like that. So the only bit that I had left was that little strip at the back I ran out of turf for. For now, I'm just going to put bricks there to hold the newspaper down. I might actually use the bricks to stand things on. I don't know yet, I haven't decided, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But what I do need to do now is I need to tape these together. Now, as you can see, this one's overlapping a bit more than it should. I can't pull it any further that way because of the frame, the arch. So what I might have to do here is just cut. I'm just wondering, I think I might cut this one. I found it's easier to cut up along with the grain than to cut across it. So I'm going to cut a little piece out of that. The only trouble is it's on an angle. I don't know which is the best way to do it, whether to do that, fold it over, cut from there like that on the fold. When you're cutting the grass, you get all these little bits stuck in between here. If you clean them out, it makes it so much easier. Ouch, that was the fingernail. It's a little bit better. Just put that under there so it doesn't blow away. I've actually got my phone out watching my cameras out the front. If anybody rings the doorbell, I won't hear them. So, what we need to do now is cut a length of the tape. So from there to there. and strip off one side. Stick that a bit pocket, I don't want that blowing into the pool. You lift up your grass and slide that underneath so that your grass actually fits. So I've got the centre in line with the edge of that one. So then this lifts up and folds across. It's very, very sticky. You get your fingers on it, you're stuck. So that's that one done. I cut it too long, I've got a bit here at the end. Didn't mean to do that. And then this one, take that piece, pull the strip off. Try not to get your fingers too stuck. And then bring that one over and stick that one down to it too. Unfortunately, you can see the join, but that doesn't really matter. If you were laying it professionally for somebody, you wouldn't want to do that. But if you were laying it professionally, you'd be doing it the proper way anyway. You wouldn't have all these bits and pieces. So that's sticking the pieces down. I'll show you these little bits here. Because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do this little area here for now, so I can bring the statues down. Because I might use either side for something else. I don't know yet. You'll have to wait and see what goes through my little brain. Strange things happen when I start thinking. Now I'm going to see, can I do, so I've got one there, one there, one there. I'm going to do them all on one strip instead of doing separate strips. This time I'm not going to go to the end. So these out. This is going to be interesting. Because I'm going to put, I'm not going to put it all the way under there. I'm only going to be putting it part way under there. Whoops. And then this side is going to have that bit. Just heard a car door, but that's okay, it's not here. Okay, and then pop that one down on there. And then, skinny little bit up there, and there. That bit in there. And that bit in there. And I've got a little bit extra poking over. I don't know how I did that, but that doesn't matter. I can chop that piece off. I'll do that later. Okay, so that's that bit down. that's that bit down. Now I've got to do this bit at the back and this bit at the back, and then what I've got left is this side here, across there. Hello. How are you? How are you? I had me cameras on, watching to see if your car turned up, and I was going to open the garage before you. Okay. No, it didn't, did it? So I shall. It's just I'm up the back. Yeah, so my camera thing mustn't have. No, well it's it probably only runs for so long, and then it decides to stop. Did that garage door open?
Yep, it is.
Okay. See you in a bit. Hi. Sorry that video ended abruptly. That was my eldest son on the phone. He'd come to put the pool blanket and roller in place in the pool area for me. So while he was doing that, I just carried on doing the taping of everything. And it was getting dark, so it was too late then to finish the recording. So it's now, what is it? 9:30 Wednesday evening. I'm going to get this video up, and what I might do is I'll show you the rest of it. I'll make a part 2 for next week, where I'll put the nails in, but I'll leave a little area and show you what the nails, how you put them in. It's easy, you just hammer them in, but I'll do a few and show you, and then I'll bring down the statues, and I'm going to be doing a couple of other things to brighten that area up as well. So anyway, that's it for this week. Try to keep it fairly short for you. Have a great week, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye for now.